Comfort her and keep her in sickness and in health.
I do.
For better or for worse, forsaking all others as long as you both shall live. If so, say I do.
I do.
Rebecca, do you take David to be your husband?
We actually met in a friend's wedding. So he was a groomsman and I was a bridesmaid. Childhood friends that we grew up with. I didn't know him. I knew his baby sister who went to school with me. I knew who she was, and then when I figured out that that was her brother, I was kind of asking, like, do I get to walk with him? Do we get to hang out together?
I think I seen her at the reception. I remember her wearing this blue dress. I think she had wearing this blue dress with these high heels, and she caught my eye real quick. So I knew that night that at some point we were going to connect somehow.
I love you, man. I couldn't be more proud of you. You're the hardest working man I know. You're a great father to these girls, a great stepfather to these boys, and I'm trying not to get choked up, you know? I just think the world of you. And I've got to watch you grow and become the man you are, and I couldn't be more proud of you as your brother, and more importantly as a friend.
I told him a couple weeks in, and I won't ever forget it because it's turning out to be true, but I told him that he was my destiny, and I knew it. I knew that he was it. And he was like, you don't know that, you can't know that. And I was like, I do know that. I know it. I know it deep down, I feel it. I know that it's you.
I think the first time I told her I loved her was something that stood out to me, because I think even then I knew that, I think I might have even said, I'm gonna marry you. But I think the first time I told her I loved her, I believe we were standing in the driveway of my sister's house. That's where I lived before. I knew then that it was going to happen. So I think telling her I love her was one that stood out for me the most. Looking into her eyes and her accepting that, you know. So.
And Becca and I got closer as those two met, and that was because I had to talk a lot of sense into David and a lot of patience into her over the last 10 years. So you can imagine how close we've gotten. But the one thing with Becca and I, and as we've gotten closer, is, you know, her beauty. And it's not just beauty on the outside. I know we all look at Becca and say she's so beautiful. I think today all the girls, her sisters, were like, we have not seen a more beautiful bride.
And from day one, David would give you the shirt off his back. No question answered. We went through some fights. We went through some troubling times. But every time that I've needed this man, I've been in the Army for 20 years, right? And I've been in Fayetteville, North Carolina this whole time. There's only 3 people in this world that has drove from Florida or flown from Florida to come to my house and spend time with me. That's my dad, my mother, and David. David flew to my house to help me move. David's a good man. And it starts with Mike and Karen. They brought up good kids.
Stay near me, don't ever let me be all by myself, all by myself. I don't know if I can keep control out of my depth, out of my depth. And the waves keep crashing over me, and the waves keep crashing over me. Ooh, still you keep holding on, you keep holding on to my heart.
She means everything to me. It would not. Yeah, hold on. Sorry.
I can see what's up ahead of me. I try to stay strong.
Oh God. He means everything to me. He is my best friend. He is the person that I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with, to watch our kids grow up and be able to have grandbabies together and hang out and grow old together. He is everything to me.
And the waves keep crashing over me.
If you guys could wake up every day, and I mean, think about this. We're in a house, it's pouring down rain. It's all about perspective. And if you can look at the bright side and the good side and be grateful for what's right in front of you, the sky's the limit for both of you. I love you both. Cheers.
So let's raise our glasses and toast to the radiant bride and groom with love and happiness forever. Cheers.
Cheers.
To live together in holy matrimony, to love, honor, comfort him, and keep him in sickness and in health, for better or for worse, forsaking all others for as long as you both shall live.
I do.
And now, inasmuch as you have made this commitment before God and these witnesses, by the power vested in me by the laws of the state of Florida, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Still you keep holding on, you keep holding on. Still you keep holding on, you keep holding on to my